Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Best teammates.
Oh, hi.
Can you hear us?
Are we on?
Can you hear us?
Andy, say something.
Can you hear us?
Oh, thanks to Con and Lina at Brighton Trophy Centre.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, actually, I saw the Brighton Trophy Centre on, I think, Channel 7 News when they were going back on some accident that was happening out the front, and this, person had injured someone heavily, and they were sitting in the doorway of Brighton Trophy Centre with the police.
Oh.
Did this happen recent?
I don't know if it was like a court thing that was going through the court,
Did
and they're
someone
looking
smash
back on
into
it.
the front of the shop?
No. So
They
something
just
had happened
chose
in that
Con's
intersection.
veranda to chill out.
I feel like if Con was witness to a car crash, he'd be a great mediator.
Yeah, he'd come out with the trophy and go, "That was the greatest crash I've ever seen. Here's a trophy."
It's a trophy. Yeah.
Make sure you say, "Thanks to the Brighton Trophy Centre, Con and Lina gave it to you."
And the trophy.
Yeah, your contra credits as well. Yeah. Rosie, Andy, Maddie, we're all here. Rosie, you're here in front of us. This is spectacular.
I'm in the room.
I was surprised when I walked in, like genuinely surprised.
I wish I did a little surprise. Surprise!
Yay!
Yeah, so there'll be no delay.
What?
Yeah, I knew it.
Sorry, what was that?
I knew it.
I can't hear down the line, Limo.
Yeah. Look, I thought I'd come in because we went to a little baby. I don't know if you guys did this with your bubbas, but the library does free singing sessions.
I didn't go to the library for me, let alone take Ollie
Well,
to
I
the library.
love the library. I'm a big geek.
Don't you owe money there?
I did. I went and looked. Actually,
You paid it.
Paid it off?
40 cents?
she didn't ask for it. It was like $3, and she's like, "No, that's fine."
Did that interest up since the last episode?
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
the last episode was 40 cents.
It was.
Holy
And
shit.
we spoke about paying 5 cents over 8 weeks.
And she never
What an absolute racket.
She looked at my account. She's like, "Yeah, there's $3 here, but that's okay. We only just get in touch so you can come every 3 years. They cut your account so you can come in and talk to them." Is pretty much what she said.
I wonder if that goes against your credit score.
Probably.
Well, she didn't ask for the money, and I was like, "Okay, can I
Did
please
you turn around
start
and say,
borrowing books again, please?"
"I'm sorry, ma'am, but no one gives a fuck"?
No, because they're lovely. Anyway, we did the singing thing. A whole bunch of mums and grandparents, lots of grandparents take their kids to these. I mean, you sit in a circle and some lady stands at the front and sings.
My mum used to take
And you
girls
all
to it.
sing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you singing?
They sing everything.
Oh, right.
So all the classics.
Who-
Open, Shut Them,
Oh,
Old MacDonald,
Mary Had a
Twinkle
Little
Little Star.
Lamb.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, you could just go sit in front of Miss Rachel for 2 hours and hear the same ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is real, and then she gets to look at other babies, which is all she does.
Do you know the monkeys jumping on the bed one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my go-to when we couldn't settle Ollie.
Yeah,
And-
because you can count as long as it takes.
Correct, yeah. So it started the original was 5 little monkeys.
Yeah.
I used to start at 10.
Yeah.
And if he was still going, I'd get to 1, or I'd get to 1, and then I'd go 10 and start again. So he probably has no idea how to count now, and I've
He
ruined
doesn't,
that.
he doesn't know how to count forwards.
Forwards, yeah. He's very good backwards.
Well, it's good that the woke community haven't gotten to, kids' nursery rhymes and stuff, because that
It's
one would
not
be
far
cancelled.
away.
What's that?
Nothing. Let's move on.
Another joke I'll get when I listen back.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Hey, look, you were a touch late to the podcast room. No, it's fine. Doesn't make any sense to anyone listening.
Well, my thought process was I was late, and I thought, well, Rosie's probably just at home. She's in the comfort of her own home. And then Andy didn't actually tell me that you were here, and then when I walked in, you were here, and now I feel really bad.
The real problem was Andy and I were trying to just fill up the space with noise, and we were talking.
We're trying to chat without chatting, so I didn't
I
ruin
kept
the podcast.
asking questions.
Oh, right.
I kept asking questions, and he said, "No, I don't want to answer
Didn't want
that
to burn all his gold.
until the podcast is rolling." So,
Right.
Andy, please
Take it
tell
away.
me what the hell is happening with your weird nomad lifestyle where you just live in strangers' homes.
No, nothing's going on. Everything's great. No.
Why do I feel like that's a lie?
Today is the final day of the Mitchell Park House. We've had some renovations. Is it renovations?
Renovations?
Renovations? No, what's the...
Revelations.
Revelations.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, so I'm going to get
While
caught
you're
up.
renovating the place you were staying in, you definitely shouldn't be doing
That's
that.
part of the deal. Yeah. Stay here for free and fix it.
Hey, we've just wallpapered the lounge room. I hope you like
Just
it.
painted your walls.
Well, interestingly enough, so we've obviously been there for a week or two. I can't even remember.
What are you looking at us for? We're not.
Yeah, you're living there.
Yeah,
Do you feel comfortable now? Like, you know how when you go somewhere new and it's like a bit uncomfortable for the first 3-4 days, and then you really feel like you're home.
Yeah, I felt like I was living in a bin, but my own bin. Home
sweet home.
The sink had been, I think, painted over years ago, and it became quite porous, so like a lot of dirt got into it.
The sink got
Painted over?
Yeah, like, say, Changing Rooms back in the day, the TV show. And it was all like, hey, man, the cheapest way to do it is you can just paint.
Like a ceramic.
Yeah, something like
old,
that.
Like not metal.
No, it was a metal sink, but it's been painted over.
It.
Yeah, change your colour.
God.
And
I'm looking at you, Maddie, because you seem like the most handy man of us all.
Hey, you are so wrong.
Sorry,
I pay people to do my work.
I'm just the guy in the corner.
No, but you're a good painter.
Yeah.
What?
Paint lots of things, don't I, guys?
The town red.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. What's up, Melbourne?
Yeah. So hang on, they've got a sink from the 70s and they've painted it, and now it's all porous.
Yeah, that's right. So like all the dirt and stuff got into it, and it just looked terrible. So we kind of cleaned it for them and sent them photos and stuff, and then started cleaning the rest of the house a little bit.
Is that your application to stay there a bit longer?
Don't want to stay there for any longer.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's not a great place.
Do you know much about them? Are they older, younger?
They're a family. Got a couple of kids.
Yep. A couple of dogs.
Couple of dogs and a cat. They
And
like to travel.
And a porous sink.
And they have a porous sink.
Are you expecting like a return phone call when they go on their next holiday?
No, I'm expecting a phone call on where's all our food.
I was going to say, did you?
Like I saved it from going out of date.
Well, the term they said, make yourself at home.
Which
so,
you've done.
So I had sex in every room and ate all their barbecue shakes.
Fuck, you know me well.
Drank their wine.
Yeah. All at the one time. Got 2 arms, can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that,
I
man.
nearly had a rebuttal then.
Yeah, I can do it.
No.
All right, buddy.
Go on.
But we met one of the family friends last night. She
Why?
popped through because they were probably doing is it a courtesy check? What's that thing the police do?
What, the day before?
You know the police do if they don't hear anything? And
Yeah,
they
I
go, not a courtesy check. What is it?
I don't think.
Welfare.
Yeah, welfare check.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if the house is still there.
Bit late. You're leaving today.
Yeah, I left this morning.
Shit, friend. But that's,
Yeah, but it felt dodgy, like she was having a snoop around. Yeah.
See if you've stolen anything.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
and
gotcha.
and it was weird because I
And
was
you
the
did.
one that was there at the house, and she didn't know there was a dude there.
Oh, really? What? So this person didn't know that you'd been living there.
I believe that's the case.
she's screwed. Your other half.
No. I
Just say you were there to help
I'm a
move
salesman. I handled it very well.
Would you say?
I gave her a kiss. No. I was like, hi, I introduced myself. The reason why I'm here, the reason why Sarah's not there, and that we're looking after the place, and we strategically it worked out well. There was a vacuum that looked like it'd been used on one of the floors, and I was folding laundry because I had to grab something when she walked in. So it looked like they were preparing the house for the people to come home.
And was the friend hostile or pretty welcoming?
At the start, you could tell she was like, what is going on here? This
Yeah.
is weird, but
Yeah.
at the end of it, she was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at turning something into a sale.
And do you reckon you'll get a referral to her when you...
Yeah. Well, you know what? We end up sending them photos of the sink getting clean and stuff, and they wanted to end up paying us.
Photos of Andy with like a sponge and some detergent on a sink with like a big smile.
G'day, guys. I've been here for the last 2 weeks. You didn't know this, but I've drunk all your beer.
Yeah. And clean.
They just thought you were the guy fixing the sink. And little did they know you're the
good
guy
song.
staying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Song.
Fix my sink. Fuck my fuck.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. Don't know that one.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Send it through.
All right. Out of there this morning, and
Where to now?
back home for a bit.
To
And
my
then
real home.
there's another one kicking off at the end of during October.
Where's that at?
I think it's near the beach, so Somerton or
Ballarat.
Brighton South or Perth or something.
Well, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Like summertime near the beach.
Yeah, be good. Yeah, this one seems a bit more,
Nicer?
my style.
Yeah. Clean.
You can see the floor.
How long's that for?
I got no idea.
Right.
I'll find out on the day.
Oh, really? So you just rock up and you're like, you're going to be here for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Far out. That's good. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Some may say living the dream. Some may say not.
Some may say you're a bit of a gypsy.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I say with no judgment.
Okay.
No, I was
a good
judging.
thing.
I was judging hard.
No, I'll take that. Yeah. So, but all good. They're heaps happy. They want to pay us money.
Dogs are fine.
Dogs are fine.
Cat's fine.
House is cleaner than when we arrived.
Yeah.
Slightly less food and slightly less alcohol.
Yeah, but that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah. Well, the other people that were going to do it, because we only found out the day before.
Oh, so you were second string.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Like, probably fifth string.
Right. Do you reckon the other people did inspection and went, no, I'm not fucking staying there?
They wanted to charge them, it was like $60 a day to look after the house.
Who's paying who in this scenario?
The people looking after the house wanted to be paid to look after it,
yeah. That's a good business.
Yeah. I thought
you live for free and you get paid to live for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Free internet, free food.
Free beer.
Free beer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a pool out the back, but it's under construction.
How green was it?
It was brand new, so...
The sink was porous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. The
Good
dogs
times.
were shit.
Fungus just growing above the pool.
There was a lot of mouldy stuff in that house, like from food to just things. Microwave hadn't
Can
been
we
cleaned.
just rewind this podcast to the bit where you said living the dream?
Whose dream?
Yeah, Oscar the Grouch. It's like, who lives in the bin? Who lives in the bin? Who lives in the bin? Yeah. But so that was a good. But Sunday, so we we're going to go out for dinner on Sunday night.
Yeah.
And at 5:30,
and then you were like, well, why? We've got free food here.
Well, because we had to get out and about. So
should we give context that there's a baby in my arms, which
Yes.
you might hear in the background?
It's Rosie crying. She's irritable when she's eaten.
Or hasn't eaten.
No, when she's eaten.
When she has eaten.
Yeah, because she has. She's irritable.
Yeah. Go on.
So
Sunday night dinner.
Yeah. And then we get a text. I get a text saying, hey, scored 2 free tickets to the Royal Show.
Oh.
5:30 on Sunday night. Closes at Sunday at like 10. We're like, let's do it. So went there and drank, I think, 10 kinds of gin in the end. Like, you know,
in 4.5 hours.
In the first hour.
Oh.
Yeah, had a few white wines.
At the show.
At the Royal Show. Yeah, you know that taste pavilion thing where you can go in and taste heaps of stuff as an adult.
Tasted gin.
Yeah, went through, tasted heaps of stuff. Did vodka, that was pretty ordinary.
Did you taste any food?
Did you take the...
Yeah, had some curry.
Did you take the kids? Did you take the kids?
No.
It's just you two.
Yeah, we
just got
adulted. Yeah, and we went to the little Coobs bar and had a few wines there as well. And then went and saw some car that had a jet engine on the back. And then
you could have just gone to the pub.
Yeah, but it was like something different, and we got.
Weren't you out at dinner?
Well, that I cancelled the reservation.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Did you stay for the fireworks?
Yeah, by accident because I couldn't see.
Passed out in the arena
because we're just walking around looking at stuff. So
any show bags?
Yeah, I got a couple of show bags, but they're for the girls.
Yeah. Oh, okay, for girls. Okay.
Yeah.
Not for you?
No.
Did you go get the Warheads one? That was my favourite when I was a kid.
The Ultimate Magician or whatever it's called.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was that one that everyone got, wasn't there?
Yeah, Gag Magic.
Gag Magic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Had
you do an OnlyFans one now, can't you?
Had an inflatable. Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Ask me questions.
Oh, well, don't you have the girls on the weekend?
Yeah, they were at Mum and Dad.
So you had to tell your girls.
What, did they
bye, girls, I'm going to the show.
Without you?
No, I didn't say that. I just said I'm going out for a bit. See girls.
So they didn't stay at said house with you at all? Was it
no, not this one.
Too dirty.
No. Yeah, they had to sleep over at the previous one.
You wouldn't expose them to this one.
No, they would come out. We'd have to get injections done before malaria and things like
that. What, like you got to tick off like no criminal history, blah blah, up to date with your vaccinations.
Yeah, totally, yeah. That's the girls giving me their tickets so I can take them places. But yeah, so it was a good couple of weeks.
Yeah,
good experiences. I worked from there for a few days as well, just to really get in the vibe of the place. Also use their internet,
aka use their free internet. And they're like, we've downloaded heaps.
Yeah. And there was always a constant supply of craft beers and cup noodles. So what
a combo.
You go.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know how you...
As we wrap this one up, living the dream.
I don't top that, Maddie.
How's your week going?
I don't think I can.
Oh, okay. Bye, guys. See ya.
Yeah, short one today. My week has been pretty normal, pretty stock standard.
Haven't been sick?
No.
Good.
It's been a positive. No sickness.
I was going to say, what's that rash on your head? No.
It's just your head.
That cuts deep, Rosie. PTSD from a few weeks ago. It's hand, foot and mouth coming back.
Sorry. I've got a baby in here. We got to run.
No, I'm just, having a break from footy and spending a lot of time with Ollie, which is awesome. Trying to get him to walk.
You physically making him? Like standing up and like putting the legs in front of each other and stuff?
No, he grasps the concept. I think he's just lazy.
Is he? He hit one, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 15 months.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he stands by himself, unassisted, fine, and then just goes, I'm sitting down.
You know what, though?
Hey?
Does he get angry?
No.
Oh, he's lazy. He's just like,
lazy.
This is enough for me.
This is enough. I'm happy with where I'm at. Yeah.
You'll work on it really hard with him for ages, and you'll be like, you give up, and then a day later, when you're not even looking, you'll be like, Dad, just standing up.
Yeah.
Just heads up.
Yeah.
Walking around now.
Walking around.
Yeah.
Yep. Shuffles along the fridge. Shuffles along. That'll be a great day. Shuffles along the couch, walks behind a little walker, but just not unassisted walking yet. So,
do you get sad when the milestones happen when you're at work and Kira's at home?
Haven't really had one yet. Well,
like when they start
crawling was one that I missed. Him turning 18 was one that I missed.
I say that because the other day I'm always with the kid, and I went to work.
Yeah.
And so Christopher was with her for half a day, and he messaged me. He's like, she's shuffling forward. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm with her every day, and she decides to do something new when you're with her.
We joke that he'll walk at daycare. He'll just start doing it there. Because I know they put in a bit of time with him as well.
Also, like watching other kids, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's funny because now that the sun's out, they're doing a lot more outside stuff with him.
Sun's out, guns out.
That's right. At daycare, and I got there yesterday, and he was in a completely different outfit than what we dropped him off in.
Wasn't even your clothes.
That has happened.
Really? Yeah. What do they put them in? Just
a random jumper.
Yeah, the stuff from lost property. Yeah. Especially when they wee themselves.
Yeah. Anyway, I got his little backpack from his little pigeonhole, and I noticed that the stuff we'd sent him in was all wet and in a plastic bag, and I'm like, he has pissed himself. Yeah. But no, they did water play.
Otherwise, his shoulders were wet.
Yeah, what do you mean by water play? He pissed himself.
It's
water play. No, but then you get him home, and you know that smell when you get home from the beach and you smell like sweat, sunscreen, and outdoors. Yeah, he smells like that now when he comes home because they sunscreen him up, and he's
smell.
What a lad.
Yeah, I do too.
It's like nostalgic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What a lad.
Yeah. So spending more time with him out of footy season's been a lot of fun.
Has he had a haircut yet?
He's had 3. First 2 were great.
Yeah.
And the last one that we went to was a fucking disaster.
Did you do it yourself?
No, we took him to the place at Marion. I think it's called Dream Cuts, and
they have little cars.
And and I think now that he's older, he knows.
Please tell me he doesn't have a Z at the end of it.
No.
Okay, good. Far out.
That's at the one at Elizabeth.
The shop.
Yeah. You know when there's a
name head like a little rat's tail.
I was going to say. You've etched a Z into the side of your baby's head.
Yeah, no, I am going to give him lightning bolts.
Sick.
Yeah, later on. But
who chooses the style of cut, or is there a generic kid cut?
No, you just make it a bit shorter than what it is.
Oh, okay.
Little boy haircut.
Yeah.
But like I said, his first 2 were really good, and then the last one, he was a nightmare. I ended up having to hold him on my lap.
Well, and you had to sit in the car, right? The little
yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then I got hair all over me because they would just cut it and it would just fall on me. And I was like, I haven't had this for a while. And then
you're trying to catch it.
No, trying to brush it off. You're like, no, leave it.
And I was saying to him the whole time, I'm like, you don't understand how good you have it right now, Ollie. Like, you get haircuts. You're going to end up like me one. Well, hopefully he doesn't end up like me.
You would have been like someone in one of those cash machines trying to catch all the money that's getting flowed up, but with their hair.
You're like, I'm going to win it all. Some good.
Our mate Jared Walsh yesterday posted, or was it today? That yesterday was like Bold Man Appreciation Day.
Oh, I missed that.
Yep.
I'm gonna have that in retrospect.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
No worries, guys.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
We're on US time, so happy Bald Day.
So embrace it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I've embraced it. Yeah. I'm at a stage now where I don't care anymore.
Yeah, now he's come in and he's had these. It'd be better if you came in with just sticky tape pieces of all his hair just on your head.
Imagine that. We've got Silly Saturday on the weekend for footy. Yeah, and
that's quite a delay.
We waited. So our C grade were in the finals.
Okay,
so
that's very respectful.
Yeah, we waited till they were done.
So you're doing Silly Saturday.
So we were hoping they were out 2 weeks ago, but they kept fucking winning.
Yeah.
So we've got.
So you just said, God, damn it. At the end of
Damn it, they won again. Great for them, though.
Yeah, sure.
It's an emo and gothic theme. And so I went and bought a couple of wigs this morning.
That's an interesting thing.
Interesting,
for a footy
isn't it?
club.
Say a couple.
Who came up with that?
Yeah.
You're wearing 2 wigs at once? One on the top and one down the bottom?
One was American. Yeah. No, it wasn't really.
I mean,
I'll
like
alternate
something.
through the day.
Yeah.
Someone should do that. It's a footy. It's a weird theme. Who picked it for a footy
Yeah,
team?
it is strange.
It's a bit of a
Is it
downer.
you?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't pick it. The thing is a month ago we got told it was sexy.
Everyone just rolls up as bloody Evanescence. Evanescence,
Who?
or whatever the fucking name is.
Evanescence?
You know those
Edit that
bubbles
one
in
out.
your straps?
The evanescence.
Oh my god, I can't fucking talk.
Great.
Yeah, Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, jagged little pill.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be good. There's going to be 70 emos sitting together.
Should be great.
Drinking. I've got the tats all right. I'm done. I'm sorted with
What's that? What's that place in Hindley Street?
No.
On the
It's
corner.
The Crown and Anchor.
It's where it's like across the road from what
Off your tree.
vodka bar used to be. It's on that side,
Kind
right?
of.
Oh,
Yeah.
World's End.
No, yeah, well, yeah, that. But the actual, it was like a nightclubby thing.
And it had a weird like knight in shining armor at the front for years.
Oh, yep. It has live
Enigma.
acts, that Enigma bar.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm right in saying that there was like a night. at
Yeah, I
the
don't
front?
know.
That's a good
Might
idea.
have
Yeah,
seen
yes,
things.
yeah, no.
There was-
Was it?
Yeah, it was weird.
That's
Why
a
would
great
they have
idea. We might go there.
Yeah,
just
do
for the
that.
sake of get a couple of photos.
Still open?
Yeah.
Something's there.
Something's there.
Just all roll. That'd be hilarious.
Heard it was Gothic night.
Every night's Gothic night.
They'll be so excited. It'll be the most business they've ever had.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just
So
bunch of
looking
buff
forward to
dudes.
looking forward to that this Saturday. Actually, one of my players who's he's one of the older guys in the team and one of my good mates, and he's closer to my age than he is other players. And he texted me the other day and he said, "I'm leaving when you are."
Oh, yeah,
And you're like 5 a.m.
You know what?
Or maybe.
Like every corporate workplace, do you have to make this speech beforehand or send an email before? Hey guys, just a heads up, tomorrow's Silly Saturday, but you've got to realise that you're representing yourself as well as the club whenever you go out and you start drinking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Yes, how the emails went, yeah.
I might say something along those lines.
Yeah, we're going to
Just
say.
don't get arrested.
As a coach,
Don't be a dickhead.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
do it like that.
That goes
Ron
for tonight
Benassi.
and
Is it
generally
Ron
every day of
Benassi?
your
Ever.
life.
Yeah.
Ron Benassi? Is that his name?
Barassi.
Barassi?
Yeah.
Like that. But do it like that.
Yeah. So you sit them all down and point
Yeah,
at them.
just
And,
like, fuck you little fucks. It's fucking Silly Saturday, so get it on.
yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So the opposite?
He yells.
He does,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I'll be, be a few stories hopefully next week. Pop.
Yeah. Lots of content come out of that, hopefully.
Maybe
Yeah.
even you'll be doing it from a cell.
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's hope not, but it could be. I'll take my AirPods with me so I can do it on the phone.
Yeah. It could be a different type of cell. Could be one in jail or could
Yeah.
be one in, I don't know, Iraq. One of those terrorist cells. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just need to say that so
Wow.
we can get some coverage in Iraq.
Yeah, our Iraq numbers are down, I heard.
I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Andy has a lot of. Okay. It's been a big week, Andy.
Well, it's because we were sitting here for so long,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
my brain
and Andy
has
had to
just
get up at
dissolved.
5 o'clock to pack his bags to
Yeah,
get out
actually,
of
I
his
did. I did.
hospital.
What time
Yeah.
did you have to be out by? Sorry to keep going back to this, but I'm
No, it's
fascinated
fine.
by
It's
it.
part of the journey. So I was there by myself last night. So I got up at 6.
What?
Hang
Andy,
on.
this just gets weirder and weirder.
By yourself.
Why would you say that by yourself?
Sarah had to look after her son last night at their place.
But why didn't you go home then as well? What?
Oh, because there's dogs there and stuff. You need to look after them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
They'll be sad.
It's true. I don't like leaving Linguini by himself. He's my dog, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
What was the question? I got up at 6.
Yeah.
I then let down my air mattress because I didn't want to sleep on their beds.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
you
packed
can
it
take
all
your
up.
own sheets,
Yeah, I did that.
as well.
Took quilts, took pillows.
Okay, a lot. Did it just feel like a big sleepover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, party.
Yeah.
Babysitters Club.
Give me some cruises. That's not Babysitters Club related. That's like just being a bit younger related. Babysitters Club's just gone rogue.
Yeah. It was like a little party out the back.
Right.
Speaking of parties, I have entered the era of every weekend is a collection of children's birthday parties. So I had like
Already?
yeah. So on
Like some
Saturday,
cousins?
Well, yeah, and people have had me. I'm a bit late to the party. I kind of put the baby off for a while, so all our friends have like 2-3-year-olds.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah.
So I had 2 parties in one day. It was wrecked. I just wanted to go to bed at like 7
that's a lot.
o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And she's not even like crawling yet. So the second party I went to, there was like 2 sections, like a section for the babies and the prams, which we're still at, and a section with the ball pit and people are hiring ball pits now and soft toys.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll go put it in the ball pit. My mother-in-law was there. She's like, do not put the baby in the ball pit. It's really dirty. And I was like,
oh yeah, it's one of the
I
most
was like, oh,
We went to
disease-filled.
We went to one
Okay.
Saturday and Ollie went to the ball pit. That's great.
yeah, no.
now he's just giving everyone
Where were you
hand, foot,
last
mouth.
week? Yeah.
But he's a bit older. She's only 6 months. So I went and just threw
True.
balls in front of her. And then my father-in-law was like, yeah, I was there when they were cleaning the ball pit out. There was just whole cupcakes and pieces of cake. And I was like,
Yum.
what little filth bags.
What are you talking about?
I never
It's like
want her
it's
to
like
be
a
a
party
toddler.
bag.
What a waste of food.
Just go through there and collect it all on the way out. My dinner's sorted.
Yeah.
Did you see that that Hamish and Andy video where they had to eat for free for a day? Free thing?
Maybe, but I refresh my memory.
Yeah, so they had to go 24 hours and eat for free,
That's
basically. So they little tactics they had, they went to like the MCG after a game of footy and were like running through the aisles trying to find half-eaten buckets and
yeah.
shit and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I feel like that's something similar in ball
Then you
pits.
sign up to all your boost juices for your birthday, but it was today.
I did that one time. When
Really?
When
Did it
I,
work?
Yeah, when I lived in
Didn't ask for
Bunbury.
ID.
Yeah, we did a whole day. It was called, we picked a day and everyone had a birthday. We just signed up for all the free stuff and we did a tour of the town of Bunbury and we just all went and got, everyone with a birthday got free stuff.
That's
we got
awesome.
we got like a full day of food.
That's incredible. We should do that.
Yeah.
With the palmy guy.
Yeah,
What is this
he's just there.
He's just in there.
what is this palmy situation? Why am I whispering?
I don't know.
I don't
You
know,
can talk loud.
I know, but like,
Well,
who is
Nicola's
this?
asleep.
There's just, I'm so out of the loop.
Okay,
I'm
so
in
I
the
watch,
message
I watch
and
a
I
lot.
don't know what's going
I watch
on.
a lot of TikTok.
Especially when you're talking.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I watch a lot of TikTok, and there's a guy who I've seen for the last probably 12 months, and he's on the hunt to find Adelaide's best palmy. Right, he goes in and he rates it and says how much it costs and names the place and stuff like that. And then a few weeks ago, we came here to do a pod, and he fucking works in this building.
Did you have like
A fangirl.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you do you want to ask for a photo?
No, not yet.
I thought there was a camera tripod in the corner, but it was Maddie.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the fluoro light that I
Yeah.
saw?
Yeah.
Oh, when I walked in, I was like, what a cool light.
And now it's
Yeah.
on My
Okay,
Kitchen
and you were
Rules.
like, he's famous on TikTok. Do you only know that because he fangirled last
Yep.
week?
Yeah. He's on My Kitchen Rules this season.
I don't watch normal TV.
No, neither do I. But
Yeah,
I've
no one
seen it
does.
on TikTok.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
He'll have more viewers on TikTok
But
than
I,
on
but
TV.
I love TikTok and I love palmies. This guy's like my idol.
Should we go? Should we go meet him?
Later.
Okay. That's like, I'm not in my good clothes.
I know. Let me have a shower first.
Yeah. You're like,
You might need one after.
Oh,
G'day, I just want you to palm me. Well,
nice to palmy you. What?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Let's make schnitzels.
Made a meal of that.
Oh, that's so cute.
Sorry.
That's very
But yeah,
cute.
I was surprised when I saw him working here.
Considering all the people you met over the years,
Yeah.
I think he's the one that you're fangirling over the most.
Oh, I love
Like,
palmy.
your dad used to play for fucking Collingwood. And like all the famous people you've met over the years, you haven't done shit. And then you get this kid who fucking cuts video for a living and he's on TikTok eating schnitties. And you're fucking
Mark Hoppus
melted.
from Blink. Big deal. This guy eats
that's
palmies, man.
right. But how good are
Diplo and
palmies?
Katy Perry. Fuck,
Yeah,
this guy
yeah.
eats palmies.
I want to help him find the Holy Grail.
Yeah, I want to eat palmies with him.
Actually, palmy is just like the Parmigiana topping, right? You can't do
Yeah.
anything else. You can't add or subtract or
well-
do the Mexican version or Hawaiian or whatever.
No,
How does it go?
what?
You said Hawaiian, quite strange.
Hawaiian.
Yeah, the Hawaiian.
Don't
Is that what
elaborate.
you-
No, don't
is that what-
elaborate.
Do you want to elaborate?
Is that what
No.
you feed?
No, I fucked up. I was supposed to say Hawaiian.
Oh, right.
But I rode the Haw bit.
Oh, right. Did you give the Hawaiian?
Well,
That's what I was getting at. Anyway.
many
joke.
stories off the back of that, I'm sure. Why are you shaking your head?
I
Rosie?
just
It's
because
like when someone asks Andy.
guys
If he
stop-
wants,
you guys
it's like when someone asks Andy if he wants a cocktail. He's like, "No, I'll tell you a cocktail."
Yeah.
What? I'm glad this isn't visual.
yeah, I don't know if that sound effect's going to translate.
So that was me opening my
Yeah, no,
fly
I don't
Yeah.
think. Okay, yeah, good. Yep.
Keep going.
and then laying onto the table.
It's like she's asleep.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
So what's
Yeah, well-
the deal?
Oh well, I think we should go and eat palmies with him. But anyway,
It's making me pretty hungry talking about that.
Yeah, it's lunchtime too.
Well, what's your go-to? Is it palmy?
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, yeah. I used to do that as well, and then I felt like people judge a little bit. Italians would judge on that, wouldn't they? Would your family judge if you ordered pineapple on your Parmigiana?
I don't think anyone in my family would order a Parmigiana in a public place.
What do they call it in Italy?
Parmesan.
Fiddle palm. Chicken palm.
Like a Parmigiana in my mind is like made of eggplant and cheese and.
Isn't that an eggplant?
Parmesan?
Yeah, like the idea of like a chicken schnitzel with sauce and cheese on top is foreign to me.
But they eat chicken schnitzels in Italy, don't they? Flat out.
Catelletti.
Yeah, so that's chicken schnitzel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they put.
I had them at a house in Melbourne where it was a Italian family, so it was like full blown authentic. And it was literally a piece of chicken with a Kraft single on top.
Right.
It was awesome.
Again, that's
and they called it that.
I guess everyone has their own
Catelletti
thing.
Or whatever it was called.
Coteletti. Yeah, no, so the idea of a Parmigiana has never been
so it's
normal to me.
Okay. So just like,
where's the eggplant in this?
So just like in China, they don't have lemon chicken. That's like a Western Chinese food.
Very racist of you.
Why?
I don't know.
Just stating a fact.
No, well, who did that then?
I don't know. Do you know what I've noticed about that? You know the Chinese restaurants at food courts?
Yeah.
They all look the same. Like the food all looks the same. It's like there's like a manufacturer that has a home base.
Get it in buckets.
You know the dumplings?
Yeah.
90% of all the places that have dumplings in Adelaide are all actually made in a factory in Murray Bridge.
Murray Bridge?
Yeah, there's a massive factory and all they do is make dumplings, they freeze them, they go off
that he's saying this. You can't see this, but he's saying
conviction.
This with a face that says like, your face says this is a conspiracy. And I'm unveiling it.
Big fucking dumpling.
I mean,
they're running a racket.
It's not a racket. They have a business.
It's a fucking racket.
They sell it to people.
Make them in your own place. Make them authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Don't just defrost them. Just dump them in the fucking pan.
Where do you reckon Dumpling House get their dumplings from?
That's where they get them from.
They don't make their.
Nah, it all comes from a factory.
His controversy face.
Yes,
that is a rort.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyway, 9/11.
That was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, and aliens and shit. So there you go.
Oh man, I found this guy on TikTok. Some of the stuff he was saying, the conspiracy stuff, like I'll have to send some through. But it was so outrageous.
But at the end, I believe you.
Yeah, at the end, I was convinced. I was like, this guy has fought 200-foot monsters below the Earth's surface. Yes, he has.
And you're right. There is no space, and the Earth is flat.
This guy was saying that he's had 3 encounters with Bigfoot. I agree.
Yeah. Thanks, Rosie.
He's had 3 encounters with Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And you should hear him talk about them. He's like, oh, man, they are hilarious. Their sense of humor is just...
Oh, my God,
like,
really?
He's like, they're not native to planet Earth. They're from another, like, planet. And I'm like, this bloke is off his rocker.
Did it look high
He's found some mushrooms.
No, he was genuine.
He was
genuine. Like, some of this shit, he was like, he's fought reptoids. He's been to Mars.
I like how you said it like we'd know what a reptoid is.
Oh, well, just think about a big lizard that fights you. Like, that's what they put up on the...
Are they fake?
Oh, I think this guy's saying they're real.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I haven't made up my mind yet.
No.
But Matt did say it was quite convincing.
He took a lie detector test and got through it.
So he's... Yep.
He's mentally fucked up.
Correct. Yeah. Well, that's what everyone thinks. Like, if he believes it, then it's not going to come across as a lie. So
that's true. Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So if you ever want to beat a lie detector test, just believe your own bullshit.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
She's awake.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
That was a quick nap.
Little Nicoletta.
No, it wasn't. Anyway.
Oh, it wasn't a nap. Doesn't count.
Hi, guys.
If you put a slice of cheese on her, does she become that Nicoletta Cotoletta?
That is literally what one of my cousins calls her.
You know, there was like a thing where they threw Kraft singles
on a baby. Yeah.
He was like, he said that's his nickname for her, and he's like, "You're the one who named your baby to rhyme with it," and I was like, "It rhymes with other things."
Did having kids make you guys like more emotional?
Well, I didn't have them with her.
No, obviously, but
yeah, totally. Yeah,
Emotional.
Yeah.
No, more emotional
Empathetic.
understanding.
Empathetic.
Yeah, empathy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I saw a video the other day, and it was this kid, and he'd been given glasses for the first time, and he was like crying. His parents were trying to put him on. He was crying, and then he had this like when he could see, he like stopped, and his mood completely changed. And I was like, that is the best video I've ever seen.
That's cool.
I didn't cry, but I was like...
No, you just flicked to the next video because you're on TikTok.
That's correct. And then it was some dude making a palmy.
And now your algorithm, is it still called an
algorithm? Yeah.
It's just a lot of kids.
Yeah. Wow. Putting glasses on.
Issues.
Operations. Yeah. Kids hearing for the first time.
Signed up.
Kira must look at you going, what the fuck is going on over there?
What are you watching? Oh, God. The Palmy and Palmer debate pisses me off.
Yeah, it's an Eastern thing, isn't it?
It's a Melbourne thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Sydney, Palmy, Brisbane, Palmy.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was all Palmer.
No, it's Victoria.
Yeah, now you mention it. When I was at all the pubs and stuff, yeah. Palmer, Melbourne.
Some place in Queensland advertised Palmos. I'm like, what the fuck is a Palmo?
Palmo.
Yeah, g'day, mate. Why Queensland should be another country.
That's right, on their own. Yeah, give us a Palmo.
Palmo.
Yeah, but
Palmo. Something you put in the washing machine. Let's throw it in with a bit of Palmo.
Bit of palm olive.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it's palmy.
Yeah.
Spelt palmy.
I got nothing else back that apart from I like them.
I was waiting for your reply.
Nothing. What would you like to say, Rosie?
I think I need to wrap this up.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't. Yeah.
Time for Nicoletta to get some sleep.
My arm's dying. I have a baby who won't sleep unless she's in my arms, and she's about to hit 9 kilos. So I'm tired, guys.
All right, thanks for coming along to the Brighton Trophy Centre. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening to Best Teammates. Follow us on socials and make sure you subscribe.